But oh, this is continuing talking about Spirit Halloween. This is part two. But also, um, because of our store is small, our display setup, as far as the animatronics go, is going to be different from the bigger stores. I think Spirit Halloween sent us a picture of how we're supposed to have it set up for smaller stores. So you're not gonna see it exactly the same. So if you see videos about that, I mean, don't put comments like you set this up, Ron, and stuff like that. Well, I was only doing what I was told to do. I mean, if I wanted to set up however I wanted to, I would do that. I really think I might be able to set up Peekaboo Penny and all those other ones, even though they're not in displays, just because I've always kind of been able to do that. We also have some leftover pop-up zombies and werewolves. I doubt I'll get replacements because they're just going to be broken too. But yeah, so our displays are going to be a lot different, but I hope it's going to be a really nice store this year. It should be. When we get to the point where we start hating stuff, that's when it's going to start going fast and it's going to get better. We're going to find out soon. Right now, just all the boxes and shelves are in the way, so it's hard to see that it's the because right now I can't even tell that we're gonna fit any themes in, but that's just because it's so crowded with shelves and boxes. Once that's all out of the way, it'll probably just fine. Last year was I remember I said this year was smaller. Actually the floor space this year is actually bigger than last year. Last year, by this time, my boss was already pulling his hair out. He wanted to quit already last year. So this year is actually a lot better. It's actually a bit bigger. And Radio Shack is our back room. And the only reason that it was a bad thing that we got our stock from last year is because we had 700 boxes sent back. And Fargo only had 300. This takes up too much room in our back room that now we can't fit the newer stuff back there either. We're kind of gonna have a mess as well, so that kind of affected it a little bit because now we have a little bit less room. But either way, it should still work out because this stuff isn't gonna stay around. It's gonna get sold, so it'll all work out. I mean, another reason why it's so slow at setting up is because we only have 4 to 6 workers at a time, and that's if we were going to set up pretty fast, we'd need a lot more than that. But all these people here have other jobs, kind of like me. I have 2 jobs now. I won't be at Spirit the whole time, but I'm gonna try and flip my schedule. Right now, I work at Dan's 2 to 10 all the time, 8 hours, and they're underemployed too. I'm the night cashier, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. And Spirit Halloween, I work 9 to. Well, I would if I don't, flip my schedule. I'll be working at Spirit Halloween probably 9 to 1. But I want to work at Spirit Halloween 3 to 9 because that's after school hours. That's when it's gonna get busy. That's when they need the help. And I want to work at Dan's 9 to 2. You know, I'm gonna try and flip that around so I can do that. And I want to take opening day completely off because opening day is obviously the best day. Hopefully we're set up by then and we're ready because last year we weren't ready when we opened. We were actually supposed to open a day before we did, but we weren't ready. We still had so much stuff to hang. We had a bunch of stuff to do, so we couldn't open. And even when we did open a day later, we weren't ready. And this year we started a week earlier, so we're supposed to be ready this year. So yeah. But anyways, I'm really excited to open when we're ready, and I hope it works out. And I guess that's all I really have to say for now. I hope you enjoyed listening to these videos, and well, I guess we'll see you later.